Hi friends, welcome to Yoguru Maths Theory Lectures. We have theory and practical, two separate types of video lectures. In theory, we cover the concepts, and in practicals, we cover the examples. Both this theory and practical together are useful for CBSE, ICSE, various state boards across India and outside India as well. Anyone who wants to understand maths better needs to download this Yoguru Maths Olympiad app. Let's focus on our today's topic. Topic is visualizing solid shapes. Visualizing means what? Imagining. Your imagination is very important. Solid means what? Three-dimensional figures, means cylinders, cones, all these. So basically two-dimensional and three-dimensional objects. What are two-dimensional? Shapes with only two dimensions, such as length and width, or somebody calls it breadth, and no thickness, are called as two-dimensional. They are called as 2D. This triangle, square, rectangle, circle, all these are 2D figures. What is an area? Area is a measurement of space enclosed by the closed figure. See this area, inside this green part is the area. Volume, it's a measurement of total space occupied by that solid. So occupied by that solid, so it is not possible for two-dimensional figures because they don't have a thickness. Volume is possible only for three-dimensional figures. So what are three-dimensional figures? Three-dimensional solid objects can be measured in three directions. Now, that's why they are called as three-dimensional. These shapes are also called as solid shapes. Length, width and height. Somebody calls this breadth, somebody calls this thickness. One and the same. Okay. See this, length, width and height. Always remember. Okay. Formation of solid solids. Solid means what? Filled in. And second one is called as hollow. Suppose if you want to make this cylinder, solid cylinder, means everything filled with iron, then stacking two-dimensional figures results in solid shapes. Means if you put one circle over other, one plate of iron over other, and go on putting them in a straight line, you will get a cylinder, right? Linear stacking of circles forms a solid shape called as cylinder. Now what is a hexagon? Hexagon means a polygon with 6 sides. Remember, this is a hexagon. Okay, and this is also a hexagon, but this is called as regular hexagon because why? All the sides are equal. Okay, so sum of all interior angles is equal to 720 degrees. If all the sides of a hexagon are equal, it's called as a regular hexagon. Then each interior angle is 120 degrees. This 120 degrees. We also have a formula for this exterior angle. Okay, we have covered that in practical videos. Now non-polyhedrons. What are polyhedrons? See here. Firstly, non and poly both will study. Okay, solids with curved surfaces are called as non-polyhedron. See this. This is a sphere. This is a solid shape, right? It's not a circle. It's a sphere, ball. Then this is a cylinder. This is a cone. These are all non-polyhedrons. Why? Because they don't have a straight line surfaces like this one. Okay, sphere, cylinder, cone, etc. Next is polyhedrons. These are solids in three-dimensional with flat polygonal surfaces, straight edges. See these straight edges and sharp corners or vertices. See these sharp corners or vertices. So solids with flat surfaces are called as polyhedrons or polyhedra. Regular polyhedron. All faces constitute a regular polygons, and at each vertex the same number of faces intersect. At each vertex same number of faces intersect. Here 3, here 3, here 3, everywhere 3. Okay. Solid cuboid. A cuboid is a solid bounded by 6 rectangular plane regions. It is formed by stacking rectangles linearly. Means if you put a rectangular plate one above the other, then you will form this solid cuboid, right? Next, solid triangular prism. Solid triangular prism, a polyhedron with two triangular bases parallel to each other. It is formed by stacking triangles linearly. See this. If you stick this triangular plate one plate to another and go on putting it, then you will form this triangular prism. That's why it's called as solid. Solid means totally filled in. Then solid hexagonal prism. Solid hexagonal prism, a polyhedron with two hexagonal bases parallel to each other. See this, two hexagonal bases parallel to each other. Then it is formed by stacking hexagons linearly. Means if you put one hexagonal plate over other, you will form this solid. Solid means again filled up. Remember this. Never forget this word solid over here, because we will be facing hollow also after some time. So each face of the hexagonal prism is rectangular in shape. So this face is a rectangular in shape except the top and the bottom. Okay. So solid cylinder. Solid cylinder means this, which we get, bottles, everything, all these are cylinders, but they are filled from inside. Solid cylinder can be formed by stacking rectangles in a circular fashion, stacking circles linearly. If you put one circle over other, circular plate over other, you will form this cylinder. But what is this rectangle? How to stack that? See here, take one page and make it circular, stick the ends. Okay, then you will form one circular cylinder hollow. Take another page similarly and go on sticking from inside. Go on sticking up to infinite times. Then you will form this, then inside, and then you will form this cylinder. So that way also rectangle and this solid cylinder can be formed. Solid sphere. Solid spheres are formed by stacking circles in a circular fashion. Means you put this plate over here, then don't change the center. Go on adding the plates one over here, and then this should be transparent plates, or means which can go through each other, and you go on putting them. This is imagination, and then you will see that a sphere is formed. Solid cones are formed by stacking triangles which are right angled in a circular fashion with edge which is a right angled at the center. See this, these right angle triangles. Take some plate like this, don't change the center, and go on sticking to one another. You will form this cone. Now hollow. Earlier we saw solid, now hollow. Hollow means empty from inside. Hollow solids are formed by joining two-dimensional figures. Okay. How? Hollow cuboid. Hollow cuboid formed by joining 6 rectangles. See this. These rectangles you can join to each other, and you will form a cuboid. This you might have done in your earlier standards craft, right? The craft subject which we had. Hollow triangular prism formed by joining 2 triangles and 3 rectangles. 2 triangles and 3 rectangles in a specific manner shown below. Okay. Hexagonal. See here, these are simple items. That's why I am running fast. Hexagonal prism, hollow, formed by joining 2 hexagons and 6 rectangles as shown. See these 6 rectangles and 2 hexagons. Just stick them with the gum and you will form a hollow hexagonal prism. Okay. Hollow cylinder formed by rotating a rectangle around either its length or breadth. Means if you take a rectangle and if you go on rotating this, means keep the axis same and go on rotating. This we see generally when we rotate in with high speed any plate or anything, we see this as a circle, right? So hollow cone, it's very simple. See here, simple is take this page and stick the ends, you will form this hollow cylinder. Hollow cone, a circle and a curved sector of a circle are joined together. Circle, this below circle, and a curved sector of a circle, means cut this sector of a circle and join it. Okay, then you will form this top edge over here, this point, and everything inside will be empty. Pyramid. All side faces are triangular in shape and base is of any shape. So these are the side faces triangular, and base can be triangle, rectangle, anything, except a circular part. Okay, so triangular, and here it's a pentagonal pyramid, right? So it can be any shape. Okay. Here are the few examples of polyhedrons. Polyhedrons means solid figures. Tetrahedron, cube, octahedron. Then this is called as dodecahedron. Then this is icosahedron. There are many available on the Google. Okay. So that was a theory about visualizing solid shapes. Download Yuvaguru Maths Olympiad app from Play Store to get these videos, test, question banks with explanations directly on your mobile. These videos contain theory and practical, two separate types of video lectures. Theory covers the concepts, practical covers the examples. Both these are useful for CBSE, ICSE and various state boards across India and outside India as well. Anyone who wants to understand maths better needs to download this Yuvaguru Maths Olympiad app. Follow us on Facebook, WhatsApp on this number for any query related to purchases. Keep studying, keep watching. Thanks.